Hi guys, my name is Crystal and welcome to my YouTube channel. Welcome old subscribers, welcome new. If you like my videos, please press the like button and please do subscribe. It's lunchtime. Alexa, what's the time please?
It's 12:18 p.m.
So it's 12:15, just around that, here in Rochester, Kent, where I live. So basically, someone has got a really evil, sadistic, twisted sense of humour, because anyone that goes through my videos right back to 2020, early 2021, before my father Derek passed away, the horrendous noise that I was hearing inside my flat from above, right? Now, he's never in his flat anymore. He's usually gone at 6 in the morning. He doesn't come home till late at night. So he isn't indoors. The guy that I suffered noise nuisance with for 2 years isn't in his flat, right? So what's happened is Joe moved out of number 6. Joe did. A blonde white lady with a very quiet family. You could hardly ever hear her kids. She was polite, she was nice, and I never had any noise nuisance from Joe next door. Sometimes I thought I could hear an Australian didgeridoo noise, and I could hear Joe hoovering, but that is normal everyday noise. Her kids were not rude, they were very polite. They didn't run up and down and bang and be noisy, and they held the door open for me. They were never rude, right? So Joe was a good neighbour. I was quite upset when I found out that Joe was moving out. Never had one bit of trouble from Joe at all, or her kids really. But the walls aren't soundproof. You can hear people hoovering, you can hear people talking, you can hear people moving about, cooking their dinner. It's just because the place isn't soundproof. But I know someone's got a wicked sense of humour, right? So every other weekend he would have his kids above the ceiling. They would run up and down, shout, make a load of noise and make my life living in my flat extremely miserable. Also, I have walked past the guy and he's just let the door go. So a couple of months back, maybe going towards the Sweeps Festival, I wasn't scared, but I was like wary of walking past him. The guy upstairs came downstairs and I had Max and I was walking through the doorway, and he's a very, very big, not as in tall and wide, but he's like a boxer. He's got the face like a boxer with black hair. And I had to stand. I was coming in through the building. He comes in the door and he's all like he's a boxer type bloke. And he let the door go like that bloke did when I went downstairs. That's what it reminded me of. So I just stood there, let him go past. I opened my post box. It was a Sunday, and I hadn't got my post on the Saturday, and it was a funeral plan in a white envelope, right? So I had to walk past the neighbour I'd complained about. There was a funeral plan in my post box number 5, and that really put my Sunday off kilter, and I was really upset. And like, who's done this? So that's what that reminded me of today, when that lad walked down the stairs and the door nearly like went on me. Then you start to hear like banging noises against my living room wall, loud noises. I got up this morning. I'm a very polite person. If someone's nice to me, I'm very chatty, I talk to them, I'm not nasty. I haven't done anything nasty to anybody. Complaining about constant noise is not a crime. It can be very detrimental to your health to suffer noise nuisance day after day. Why should I sit in my flat and be quiet and put up with it when it's done on purpose? This is why I keep a diary, an online diary. I vlog. Right? So it's very funny, isn't it, to transfer the noise from upstairs to the side where I'm watching my television. And they're going up and down the road. I wore a pink sweatshirt this morning for a YouTube video. So we've had two guys walking down Corey's Road in a burnt orange sweatshirt and a green sweatshirt with a hood I had on this morning. What colours do you like? I said I like orange. I do. It's Halloween. Orange and black, Halloween colours. So someone's walking down the road in an orange hoodie. So you see what I mean? What's going on? So it's all, they're orchestrating it. It's premeditated. And someone's murder on YouTube was premeditated. It was, he planned it for a month. Now, I'm not saying the guy upstairs wants retribution, he's trying to get me back and whatever. But I don't know what this is. It's not very nice. It's constant bullying and harassment. I'm not nasty to people. When Nextdoor moved in, I tried smiling at them. I tried to smile at them and I said, if there's anything you need, knock on the door. I'm not a nasty person. If someone wants to ignore and be rude to me, that's their problem. It's not mine, but I'm not going to get upset over it. So William Fred has said hello. William Fred. So I've got a picture of a white man with a beard on TikTok. This is all coming from TikTok. So I've got new people following me. Now, you don't follow somebody if you don't like them, do you? If you don't like someone, you don't. Right, so this is Smith James. Smith James, it looks like the guy upstairs with glasses. I live at number 5. So he looks like the guy upstairs with a pair of glasses on. And remember, it's me that had the harassment, and I reported it to Hyde Housing. And the abuse was happening to me. I am not a short, stout man with black hair, am I? I'm a single white female living by myself with a disability, being picked on and harassed. Right, now we're going on to the post, my post, Crystal's post. The only way to stop this is to write it down, say what's happened, and then give it to the police. And I want victim support to come out and hear the noise I'm suffering. I want them to hear it. Because I'm purposely being picked on and harassed, and I'm not having it inside my home. Do you understand? If you've got a beef, if you've got a problem, knock on the door and tell me, but I am not being harassed inside my home. Not standing for it. So, we have Stanley Court Folkestone. Now it's Max's birthday soon. Max, my chihuahua. So we've got a bone helium balloon, but you can self-inflate it with air from your breath. Right? How can you pretend that a woman with ginger hair is a man with a squashed nose with black hair? How can you pretend that? Unless I keep doing videos to stop it. Jules Byrne, because I'm not going outside. I'm not going outside being made to leave my flat because of noise. Jules Verne. If you look at it closely, it could say you Les, couldn't it? You Les. Create your next story with us. Peterborough. I'm Crystal Alice Marshall. Basically, this is Royal Barge on the Douro, the Coast of Explorers and Emperors, Grand Tour of Turkey, if anyone, is anyone interested in a Grand Tour of Turkey? Japan's Earthly Treasures. So it's a picture of a Chinese woman with and they put white makeup on their faces and red lipstick. There's a hacker following me on TikTok, a computer hacker, a phone hacker. And I've got £60 from my mum. My mum sent me £60 in the mail. 20, 40, £60. So I can get a takeaway, guys. I can have a pizza. I can order a kebab. So whoever was asking me what I was cooking this afternoon on TikTok, I can get myself fish and chips. My mum's drawn a triangle on the back of the envelope to me, her daughter. A triangle. This is from Durrell Gardens in Chatham. Dear Genestra, and remember, as soon as she says that word, we're picked on. Dear Genestra, just a short note written in a hurry to catch the post. Enclosed is £60. I hope you have a really nice weekend. Thinking of you, keeping in touch by my landline phone. Love, Mum. Remember that racism is a hate crime, and it doesn't only happen to white people doing it to coloured people. Coloured people can do it to white people. They can have a grudge against white people and attack them. It's not always white people being racist to other people. It can happen the other way round. Racism against all races and different colours and creeds. Asian men against black men against Asian men, etc., etc. Racism just isn't just white people against black people. It can be a whole spectrum of racism, and racism is a hate crime, and it can be reported to the police, and white people suffer it as well. They do. And some white people are afraid to speak out about it because it's not spoken about, is it, so much? When I was at school, I had bullying from white people, black people, Asian people, right? All in one class bullying me, a white woman, a white girl, right? And I didn't bully back. One of my best friends was a black girl called Marsha, and I helped her to read, write and spell. I was sat next to a black girl when I was in secondary school, and I was being bullied by a lot of black girls as well, but I didn't hold it against them. Somebody that feels the need to bully, be rude and harass has a mental health problem. Maybe they've got a bad home life. Maybe they're being bullied at home. You have to understand it. You don't go and take your own vengeance out because somebody else has got a problem. That's not the way I work. I don't work like that. And if someone is trying to make me angry, cause trouble, and take the piss out of my first name, go ahead. You know, tickles your fancy, go and have a good laugh and have a joke. But I've just been sent £60. I don't need to steal people's handbags. I don't need to go into the shop and steal shopping. And I'm perfectly okay, thank you. I'm just waiting for my Wellington boots, right? Because it's been muddy, it's been raining, and I just wanted a pair of Wellington boots that fit me, right? But being rude, being nasty is a problem that people have. And jealousy is a big part of it. They're jealous. So they destroy people's property. They upset people to upset them because they are a jealous, psychotic nutter and they need help. And attacking my property and being rude to me is not going to help them. It's going to get them a one-way ticket to prison. And if that's where they want to go, keep doing it. You're going to go to jail. When I first complained about upstairs, I thought they were going to come downstairs and break my door down, put graffiti on it, trash my doormat, because that's what you do. I was living in fear in my own flat. The noise was horrific. And it sounded like they were tearing each other apart, they were throwing furniture, like scraping it across the floor. And no. You can see that these people are mentally ill. They're deranged and they need help. And I'm not going to get cross with them. They need to get help. If you want to dress men like me, dress men like me. I don't mind. I've told you before, they can wear my underpants and my bra. And if they want to put stockings on and a pair of suspenders and carry on like Sam Smith, because Sam Smith is an overweight fat man wearing ladies' clothes. And he looks ridiculous with a beard, wearing women's clothing. I'm sorry, but he does. I like him as a singer, I always will, and it's a free country to express yourself. But a man in a beard with women's clothing looks ridiculous. Everybody is entitled to free speech. I've had enough people make comments on what I'm wearing and what I look like, and if other people don't like it, then that's the way it goes. But everybody is entitled to free speech in this country. Right? I'm a woman. I've always been a woman. I can't grow a beard because I'm a woman. And if you want to make out I'm a bloke, you make out I'm a bloke. But I know I'm a woman. You have your fun. You fucking take the piss. You can dress up as a banana for all I care, because I'm not interested in any of you. I couldn't care less what you look like. I'm not interested. You can bugger off. I like being by myself because I don't want you to infect me with your poisonous shit. If you want to make fun and be stupid, the only people you're making fun of is yourselves. Because you're idiots, absolute idiots that need help. And I suggest you get it before you all go to prison. For A, committing fraud, B, hate crime, and C, it's all racking up against them now anyway. Just fuck off. You know, the games they play are outdated, they're stupid, they're childish. They need a dummy in their mouth and mummy to change their nappy. They're children. They haven't grown up. You cannot keep doing this and getting away with it. I can assure you, you will get caught. Who's this? Lawrence Spencer. I'm Spencer from Florida. But I live in the military base. What about you? William Fred. Nice meeting you, and how are you doing today? I've had banging against the wall in my living room for about an hour. But I'm not getting cross with anybody. If people want to act like fucking children, let them act like fucking children. I go in the bedroom. What I don't like is you thinking I'm a fucking stupid twit, because I fucking ain't. I know what's going on. Now look at that money close up. Where's that 60 quid? I'm having a great day, thank you, bully. Look at that. The Queen's head there. Still no Charles on it. I've had no money with Charles's head on lately. Do you think that I am hungry? Do you? Do you think I cannot get an Uber to the Hollywood Bowl if I wanted to? Have a nice day.